Hi everyone. In today's sessions, we will continue with the divergence and the curl, which are important topics for the exams, and these both topics will become in 3 or 4 marks. So, going to start with the divergence. Okay. Before starting this, we just did previously gradient and directional derivative, right? And actual this both will not come in your exams. So, if you will not do, then it's okay. We did just because in divergence we are using gradient. Okay, so for to understand divergence it needs necessary to understand gradient, so we just read that. So now I'm starting with the divergence. Okay, the divergence of the vector function. Okay, that is vector f equals to vector yani ki f bar equals to f1i plus f2j plus f3k, which is denoted by divergence f bar, or else we can apply denoted as nebula dot yani ki del dot f bar. This one will be given into the equation that f bar equals to f1i plus f2j plus f3k. See, divergence is actually a vector quantity. Okay, so in the equations, in any kind of equations, ijk will be given. Okay, so just suppose you're having a equation like this, that f1i plus f2j plus f3k, and it's compulsory to give ijk form because divergence is a vector quantity. Okay, and its notation is divergence f, इसके साथ कंपेयर करना ग्रेडियंट का नोटेशन, or else we can denote it as डेल डॉट एफ. अभी ग्रेडियंट और डाइवर्जेंस में ज्यादा फर्क नहीं है. ग्रेडियंट में आता था डेल एफ और इधर आएगा डेल डॉट एफ. ओके, बट इस पॉइंट का बहुत मीनिंग है. ओके, एंड इट इज डिफाइंड एज डेल डॉट एफ बार इक्वल्स टू डेल एफ वन अपॉन डेल एक्स प्लस डेल एफ टू अपॉन डेल वाई प्लस डेल एफ थ्री अपॉन डेल जेड. अभी यहाँ पे आप लोग if you will substitute the values of del, as you know now what is del actually a gradient, right? So for this purpose we did gradient. So here you have to apply first gradient and multiply by vector f, and that will be given into the equation. So after the multiplying these both the terms, you will get this one term, that del f1 upon del x. Here I have written directly, but if you don't getting, if you are not getting, then you can multiply this both the components, that gradient and f. Okay, so you will get this one term. So divergence is used to convert vector function into the scalar function. Of course, see the formula. In the formula there is no ijk. It means we are converting vector quantity into the scalar quantity, we can say that, because gradient that is coming in ijk form, right? This one, and this f1 again will become into the ijk form. So you have to multiply this I dot I or I dot j, etc. Okay, so after this simplification, this all the simplification, you will get scalar quantity. So this one is most important part, that you have to remember, that divergence is a scalar quantity. So if you will get any answer by solving divergence, it must be in scalar form only. A vector function is called a solenoidal. It's another name that we can call as solenoidal or divergence if divergence f equals to 0. It means it is known as solenoidal also, and for the solenoidal, divergence f will be 0 and it's compulsory. Okay, you can check for any kind of examples. Here I am giving some examples to practice, so that you can understand. So again repeating, divergence is ultimately your solenoidal, that sometimes in the question will be proved that the given function is solenoidal. It means you have to prove the divergence f will be 0. Okay, So divergence is most important topics for the exams, and this one I have given its formula. Now next, sometimes it may be asked that find the divergence of gradient f. So यहाँ पे आपको gradient भी find करना है, फिर उसके बाद आपको find करना है its divergence. So again to find this you need first gradient. So again I am telling you guys, gradient is important to do. So first you have to find gradient, or else we can denote it as this one. Okay, there are so many notations for this. Now gradient और फिर उसका आपको अप्लाई करना है डाइवर्जेंस. So first you have to find its gradient, and after gradient find divergence. So you may get this formula, that the second derivative of x with respect to f with respect to x, same for the y and same for the z. Next, curl of the vectors. Again this one is very important topics for the exams. The curl of the vector function, that is f bar. Suppose I am giving f1i plus f2j plus f3k. So it will be denoted by curl f. Here I have written curl f. वहाँ पे आता था divergence f. Here it will be curl f, and it is defined as, again this one having its own formula, that curl f. As we know all, curl it means cross product. So curl f यानी कि cross product, and you know the cross product because previously just we did cross product and how we can define, how we can write. And its formula is ijk form into the determinant. You have to apply ijk, then after del upon del x, del upon del y, and del upon del z, and after then f1 f2 f3, and that you will get from the equation only. And suppose this one is your equation. Okay, so here you have to substitute the values of f1 f2 and f3, और यहाँ पे आपको दिया होगा that -2i plus 3j plus 5k, then -2 -2 3 and 5. Okay, and then after solve the denominator and you will get the final answer. Now see, if you will open this determinant, then here you have to apply its derivative also. Okay, here internally I have given the terms with respect to y, z and x. So please take care of this. Now next one, the curl of a vector function is a vector. Curl f is rotation of vector, we can say that. So finally we can say the curl f is ultimately known as irrotational field. Okay, its another name is irrotational. As for divergence it was solenoidal, same as for the curl we can call as irrotational. So maybe in the question it will be asked like, prove that the irrotational for the given function. Okay, irrotational prove करना है, it means आपको prove करना है curl f equals to 0. It's not a 0, it's a 0 vector. So sorry, there is one correction. Okay, so curl is another word we can call as irrotational, or as we can say that conservative field. Okay, so there are so many names for this. So plus just keep it in your mind, either curl or irrotational or as conservative field. And for this you have to prove curl f equals to 0 vector. And in the solenoidal it was divergence f equals to only 0, not it was vector. Because here you will get answer in the vector quantity, and in the divergence you will get the answer into the scalar quantity. So that's why. Relations among gradient, divergence and curl. I have given some relations, that the curl of gradient f will be always 0. This one is mathematically proved. Second one is given divergence of curl f will be 0. And third one is given the gradient of divergence, or else we can say that curl of curl f will be this one. This one is a formula for this both the functions. Okay. Some examples of divergence and curl. See, the equation is given. Find the divergence and curl for the function f यहाँ पे आपको दिया है at the point यानी कि at the last after the simplifying you have to apply this point as we were doing in the gradient. Okay, so just solve this all the examples. There are so many examples I've given here. Just do as an assignment and solve it, and if you have any doubts then you can contact me anytime. Now next part we will do in our next session. Thank you.